This is the surveillance footage from a kidnapping that happened in Bangkok airport in May 2018, and there's a few points I want to highlight. Here are two of the kidnappers. You see the gentleman in red, he's wearing some type of official badge, and you can see from their body language they're confident. They don't look out of place. Their victim, their target, is this young lady with the white jacket on and the black and white shopping bags. Most people are more worried about their shopping than being kidnapped, right? Here the young lady can be seen talking to the guy in red who's with another young man, not the person that walked in with him. So there are obviously multiple kidnappers operating within this group. Whenever I'm looking at criminals, I'm looking around them. Whenever I'm looking at close protection teams, I'm looking around them. And you can see this guy here off to the left is obviously with them. He's providing them, if you ask me, with protective surveillance. He can watch what's going on around them and warn them if they're being targeted by undercover police, etc., etc. So the criminals use protection. You can see now as the lady starts to move off, this guy steps in and most probably tells her he's a cop and she needs to behave herself and come with them nice and quietly. I'm sure you're going to say, why didn't the girl scream? Why didn't she put up a fight? Well, she's terrified. And if these guys put across a good story that they were police officers, she's believing them. She's under arrest for some made-up reason. And you can see from their body language, and here's the gentleman in red, they're very confident. They've given her a good story. Now, he's on advanced security. He's looking for potential problems. And following along behind him is the lady that's been kidnapped, the gentleman that was on the escalator, and a young lady that's appeared from somewhere. Behind them, you've got two more of the kidnapping team with the girls' bags. So they're in a formation. That could be a close protection formation. You have your advanced security, you have the client, the victim, and you have your protective surveillance, if you want to call that, following up the rear. So this was a very professional and very well organized kidnapping. Initially, we only saw two people enter the airport, but it's pretty clear this team infiltrated individually or in pairs and then met up within the airport. This was a very professional kidnapping. And again, these were professional criminals. I've put the link to the story in the description of this so you can see what the media reported. But again, as I always say, the criminals always give them full credit because a lot of times they're a hell of a lot more professional than the security people, than the police, etc. Why? Because it's their lifestyle. If they mess up, they can end up getting killed, they end up going to jail. Most security guys, if they mess up, the worst that can happen is they lose their job or they get fined or some other rubbish. So always respect the opposition.